Hey Hebrew fans. Hey Hebrew fans. Todd. So I forgot to make this public at first, so I know a lot of you guys didn't get much notice. I just was getting ready to start the video. It's like, it's not public. So I quickly made it public, so we'll see if anybody actually makes it here. That'd be cool if they do. It's like I have one person waiting there in the wings. So you could be first to say hi if you want to. All right, so I went ahead and got some of these. I got it mostly for Cringer, and we will talk about that in a minute. So let's take a look at this box. I have to say the back of the box is amazing. Hey, Master Far. I cannot believe how cool the back of this box looks. That is just some amazing artwork. It is so cool. I'd love to have this artwork without the tape, obviously, and without the symbol at the top. That would just be really cool to have this just straight and complete. There's Zor. It's so cool looking. And so there we go. Hey, Action Picture, it's going good. I just finished the Leech video. That's funny. Yep. Oh, Leech. All right. So let's look at the side here. We have, oh, look at that. We have somebody watching. Dun, dun, dun. And, oh, we got Pookie. Pookie! Are they going to give us a little Pookie figure? That would be fun. You know what? He should have came with our Filmation Tila. Missed opportunity, Mattel. That would have been perfect. As you guys know, those who have been on my channel here for a while, I made my own custom Pookie a long time ago, and sold a few of them. But that is funny. Pookie. All right, let's get this open. Let's get it started now. And where is the tape? There it is. Oof. You know, when they make cool artwork like this, they need to post it online in high quality for people so they can, you can see there it shows the sword, the regular, the happy, and the two different heads of the cat. Why isn't this slipping and sliding? Slipping and sliding. There we go. It's really stuck in there. So you can see we got Prince Adam. And I believe it's the Filmation. Yep, got the Filmation legs, the Filmation head, the Filmation arms. Definitely Filmation. And of course we have Cringer, which is definitely Filmation. And then we have a happy head. And we have Cringer getting scared of being hit with the sword of power lightning to turn into Battle Cat. Ugh. There we go. Here's the sword of power. The sword of power. Okay. And here we have the extra Cringer head. Oh, it's very rubbery feeling. You can hear that or not. Oh, the mouth moves. No way. Ah, ho, ho, ho. I did not expect his mouth to move. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And we have Prince Adam. And his mouth moves. No, it doesn't move. And it's his happy face. You know what? I should see how close this matches. Let me see. Where is my... Oh. There he is. Oh. So here I have my custom He-Man that I made. But it uses the actual head that came with the Filmation He-Man. And let's do a comparison. And the skin tone is different. You can see here it's a little bit darker, which it was in the cartoon, so that makes sense. But I mean, I'm glad it's different skin tone because it's supposed to be, but in some ways I kind of wish it was the same. That's in reality, I think the cartoon, his hair was more orange too, wasn't it? Or was it more orange as Prince Adam? I know in one of these his hair was more orange. Now I'm going to have to pull out a book or something and look it up. Prince Adam, do. And they made his shirt white like it's supposed to be, unlike Super 7 that kept making it pink. And look, he can hold his sword aloft. Boop, boop, boop. It's got the sword aloft pose. There we go. And you can look at it while he's holding his sword aloft so he can transform into the mighty He-Man. What I like about his hand is it looks just like the cartoon with the one finger coming off slightly. That's cool. And of course you can put his hand like that, like it's in the cartoon, which is back a little bit. That is a nice figure you can actually use to pose. So cool. So cool. We'll have some more fun at that soon. And then we have what I've been waiting for, a Cringer. Been waiting for a Cringer for years and years and years and years. Now Mattel did give us a Cringer once, but it stunk. It was not articulated. And this one is articulated. So before we get into Cringer's cool articulation, let's go ahead and break down He-Man's. We have ankle rocker, and it also rotates too. We have a boot cut, single jointed knee. Ooh, kind of stuck a little bit. We have hip. We have waist. What? No way, they didn't glue it on. Ha! That's fun. I love when they don't glue it because then you can actually put it on other figures. Yeah, the last one I had to rip it off of him. I wish I would have had a little sword holder here on the back, but that's okay. I know you never saw the sword holder in the cartoon. You always had a sheath in the cartoon that kind of vanished. Where is my other Prince Adam? Oh, there he is. Oh! So you can see this Prince Adam here, like I talked about. I had to actually rip the glue off, and it left glue on his stomach right there. And of course, he's sporting the pink just like the Filmation. It's very Filmation-y looking. I love how that looks. That is so cool. All right, let's go back to articulation. Then we have a shoulder movement, single jointed elbow, and this wrist goes up and down. Ho, 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 ho. Ho. That's funny. Sure. And this wrist goes back and forth. And of course his head moves. And you can change out the head to make a happy He-Man. I wish they had a He-Man with his mouth open so he can say, I have the power. Or I guess it'd be He-Man that would say that, not. But he could say by the power of Grayskull. But I guess it's fine. See, this one here is like he's saying, I have the power. Anyway. So, now let's talk about Cringer. So we have ankle rocker. Look at that. More articulation than Battle Cat had already. Then we have an elbow bend right there. On his leg. Comes in and out and back and forth. The other side's the same. His head has articulation point in two places, the neck and the head. Then he has articulation point in the center. Roop, 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 roop. And then the back also angles back and forth. And then we have a single joint here, another joint here, and then an ankle joint down here. So we have lots and lots of articulation. This is how they should have made Battle Cat with this much articulation. That would have rocked. That's okay though. He has it, and that's all that counts. Because if you have not guessed yet, dun 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 dun. Can he hide with his paws on his head? Oh! I guess if you worked it around right, put his paws on a little backwards. You could kind of make him hide like he's not wanting to get hit with the bolt. That's funny. Lots of articulation. I cannot believe this is just a cool figure by himself. But as you guys have already guessed, dun, 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 I got the whole royal family here, just waiting to accept the new Cringer, because I am planning on using this Cringer with my classics, because he's huge. Look at this. Here's the Cringer they gave us with Marlena, non-articulated and very small. And this probably suits a much better size for this classics Prince Adam. Oh yeah. The only thing wrong with this figure is it doesn't have fur marks. It has a couple down here, which I'm glad they have those at least. A couple here on the fronts and sides. I might later on take a brush and take some black paint and water it down so it's not so dark, and just like put some light brush strokes on here just to make it look like fur, just to try to give it that look. He should have some fur here too coming off, but so cool. I feel like this was just a stand-in, just waiting for this day to get my Cringer for Prince Adam. Yes. Yes. Okay. Let's see. It was from Big Bad Toys or Mattel when they did a secret drop with Extendar. This was from Big Bad Toy Store. I actually ordered 3 of them because I knew I was going to paint one. And I didn't know if I needed an extra later on for something. But I know I wanted to use one for classics no matter what. So I wanted to make sure I had enough for painting and messing with. And I'm not a fan of his other head. I mean, I like that his mouth moves. Ugh. Fit on there. But it just looks weird. It's like his jaw is jetted out too far. I guess open's not too bad. It needs to attach deeper back, but there's not enough room for it to attach that far. So that's why it gives it that weird. Because really, his jaw should be attached right here. Is where his jaw should be. Not so close in front. But you'd have to make it kind of curved. And it would mess with the fur. So I'm not sure. But, you know, for what it is a really cool figure. Like I said, I've been waiting for a good Cringer for a really, 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 really long time. But, my light just died. I got to change out my battery pack. Fresh new pack, ready to go. Jink. There we go. 4 dots. Lights on. But I want to have some fun with our Prince Adam, because I'm actually pleasantly surprised about how cool this Prince Adam actually looks. I was just thinking of just tossing this guy and not worrying about him at all. But I mean, I probably want to swap the legs. I don't like these leg muscles, but I do like these leg muscles, so we'll just swap those right out. There we go. Oh, yeah. Look at that. And it's the same color just about. So I guess it's a little different color, but whatever. Then if I wanted to swap the arms, I could, but I'm not going to. I like the wristbands not having detail. So when he transforms into He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe, then he gets the cool wristbands. Anyway, to make this more fun, let's expose Castle Grayskull. Oh, Castle Grayskull! And let's have him do some poses in front of it. So, family, move out of the way. It is time for He-Man to do some cool poses in front of the castle. You got the lame legs and the lame belt. No! And the vest that doesn't open right. Okay. We'll put Orko away too, over here by Hordak. Oh, ha, ha. Anyway. Let's put the scaredy head on him. Of course, he doesn't actually shoot the sword until he's actually already transformed into He-Man, but still, that's okay. We can still put the scaredy cat over here with his head down. Now let's lift his sword aloft. And his head turned. You know what? We need some more better lighting than this. We need something really cool. So hold on a second. Hey Siri, lights off. Oh, my phone's not in here. No. Gonna have to manually turn off my lights. How crazy is that? Oh, my last lights are way up on the ceiling. Here they are. I got switches over here on the side. Click, click, click. Oh, I got more lights. I'll leave those on. They're pretty far away. Okay, this light off. And I have some color palettes here. So let's go ahead and stick a red on this side over here. Shunk. Red light. Let's put some blues over here. There we go. Let's put another blue in here to darken it a little bit. Yeah, much more cool mood lighting we got going on there. Oh yeah, I'm gonna throw a blue one in here to give it a purplish. Oh yeah. Now that looks cool. Now we got some better lighting going on. Let me go and take the rest of these and move them. Of course, he holds his sword like this, his head up like that. Bend this knee a little bit, hand back, head up. There we go. Da 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 da. Oh yeah. Oh, low camera angle. Low camera angle. How low can you go? That's as low as I can go with this way it's set up right now. Let's see, I don't care for Prince Adam. I just want Cringer. Yes, that's why I bought it too. I bought it just for Cringer. But when I opened it, I was very pleasantly surprised with this Prince Adam. He was cooler than I imagined he would be. Let's see, the wisest of wing Godzillas. I hope the scalpers on eBay start dropping the prices on Adam. Is he no longer available on Big Bad Toy Store? If not, that really stinks. I thought he was still available. Yeah, the Cringer is just so cool. Could do lightning too. I know, lame effects, but like I said, I had no idea he was going to turn out looking as cool as he did. I am actually pretty happy with this Prince Adam. Cooler than I thought. Of course, Cringer is the reason I bought the pack. That's why they didn't sell them separately, because they knew people would just buy Cringer and forget Prince Adam. Because we already got a Prince Adam. We got him right here. We got him with the Sky Sled. But he is pretty cool. Oh, it's still available on Big Bad Toy Store? Nice. Oh, I see what you're saying. The scalpers bought a whole bunch thinking they could make a fortune, and now they're for sale everywhere, and now they're going to take a loss or be stuck with merchandise. Nice. Yes, I always like when that happens to couldn't have happened to a better scalper. All right. Now, you know, I was complaining yesterday about this guy not being big enough. But next to Origins, yeah, he's pretty big. Maybe a little too big for Origins, but still, he's pretty massive. Ah! By the power of Grayskull! Ha! Have... Whoop. I have... the power. Oh, I gotta do the Battle Cat move. He-Man, do your arm right. He doesn't have the hold aloft thing. Okay, now I gotta go find my Battle Cat. He's somewhere in a pile over here. Battle Cat, where are you? That's what I get for moving shops. Oh, I see his helmet. Alright, let's see this mess going on here. I got all these pieces. No cat. Ready to go. I could go with the shiny armor. Shiny. Or I could go with the non-shiny armor. Non-shiny. But then, I don't have... Are these both shiny? I can't tell. He's going to get the shiny saddle. Dual helmet. I can't find all the pieces right now, so we'll just toss those on the floor. Okay, now we can continue on. Ho! Ho! Zap, 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 zap. It becomes the mighty Battle Cat. Ah! He sits there and growls and growls. Leech goes to suck. Oh, onto the battle armor. Huh. Can't go through the battle armor there, Leech. Huh. Kicked him all the way back to Hordak. Back to Hordak. Hold your sword, man. Good thing he transformed into his battle armor version. Of course, you know what? I did leave the Filmation legs on this one. I guess I should swap them back. That way they match. I don't know. I just think it's like a little statue. I mean, they did a really good job on his vest. So cool. I guess that's what it is. The vest is just perfect. Filmation legs are better than the knees stay straight. Oh, his knee's locked. I'm not going to force it. That knee works. The other side though, I can feel It needs to be heated up and moved back and forth, but I don't have any hot water in here with me today. No hot water! Dude, hold your sword. All right, well, I think that is it. Does Battle Cat armor look good on Cringer? Well, let's try it out. I was just going to end the video, but since you guys are asking questions, I guess we shall see. Well, his little rubbery head, you can feel kind of doesn't do the best holding on to that. Ah! Let's go ahead and see if we can get this on. Gotta turn his tail over. Yeah, it's quite the far cry from fitting right. There you go. Ah. Giddy up, Cringer. I think something went wrong with the transformation. Oh. I just can't believe all the years of having this guy, and I know I've made that head to go on Battle Cat to make my own Cringer. This is pretty cool, because obviously Battle Cat did not have as much articulation. As you guys see my video I did that gives Battle Cat ankle rockers, he already has them, and you can see the difference. Oops, no, I knocked over. So here we have only the legs don't move in and out like the other one did, only forward and back, and they kind of lock into place, and then one articulation point in the middle. That's it. With this one here, we have back and forth, and we have 1, 2, 3 points of articulation all the way along that one leg. And then the front legs, just like the back ones, just simple forward and back only. Now you can see his jaw does come back further. So it actually comes back further on the head. And I suppose they could have done something to figure it out, to make it back a little further. I don't know how. It couldn't hook up here. It took up on the sides and be curved in the front somehow. But even the front legs, we have the in and out, and then the articulation there and here. And that's got a lot of movement to it. And it's nice too because they rounded it so it doesn't look weird when you move it. They did a really good job, except for the lack of fur, but I know they're trying to make it cartoony, so that was on purpose. Let's line those stripes up. Line up those stripes. Very cool figure. So, you're asking me now, probably, is it worth it? And, yeah. I think this is probably the best 2-pack we've gotten from Origins line. I mean, we did get the Kildor Cronus 2-pack, and that was kind of cool. But I think the Prince Adam, of course it's the wrong Prince Adam. I think the Prince Adam Cringer is by far, oh, that's right, his knee's stuck. By far the coolest 2-pack, in my opinion, for Origins that we got, right? Oh, a new Eternia Battle Cat? That'd be cool. We still need to get Cringer, or not Cringer, we still need to get Panther, though, in Masterverse. That is so cool. Yes, the Masterverse Battle Cat is way more articulated. It's really cool. It's just huge. And it's so wide on its girth that it's hard for He-Man to sit on it. In fact, you know what? He's got quite a good girth here too. His rib cage girth is almost the same as Battle Cat's girth. That's funny. Even his shoulders are close. If you take a look at this part just right here on top and there, it's pretty close. But his back half is much smaller on Cringer than it is on Battle Cat. Like I said, I like this head better. I'm going to swap it out. Now here's what's interesting is on this, they have the tooth on this side, and on this one they have the tooth on the other side. So can somebody tell me which is correct for the cartoon? I don't remember off the top of my head, and I don't feel like looking it up right away right now. Have you tried the Battle Cat helmet set on Cringer? Seat. Yes, I just tried it a few minutes ago. Sorry, Eric. Yep. Come back and watch the video in a few minutes. I did try both the seat and the helmet on him just a few minutes ago, and I stuck He-Man on him too. Ugh. Right side. So they did it wrong on Classics all this time? All this time! That's funny. Yep, so my only complaint, which is rather small, is no fur on the body, but we didn't expect it. We didn't get it with Beastman either, so. Did you know there are two versions of Origins Battle Cats? I did. We had one that looked like this. Dun, da, da, and we had one that had blood marks on it. It came in a 2-pack with the shiny Battle Armor He-Man. And that's why I have the two helmets. That's why I have the shiny helmet, shiny, and the regular one, because the shiny one came in the 2-pack with that Battle Armor He-Man that was chrome. Oh, look at that. Mattel is smart business people to give you 2 heads so that you will buy 2 packs. Yes. Yeah, I love this 2-pack too. And as you guys know, Origins is not my thing. I've made that really, really, really clear. It would be, though, if Classics never existed. Origins would definitely be my jam. But I love that I can throw him in with my Classics figures, and he's a pretty good height fit for the Classics. He almost fits better with Classics for his height than he does with Origins, because I believe he was waist height in the cartoon. I don't know. It's a close call. You know what? I think in these Filmation figures might be a little taller. Oh, I guess not. His legs weren't straight. They are a little taller. Whoa. Look at that. Look at that. How could I have not noticed that yet? That the it's the legs. Those legs just add a little more height. That's probably why they changed them too, because everyone was complaining about the little stumpy legs we had. And now the new figures have taller legs. Crazy. Crazy. Well, that's something else. Huh. Let's see. Did they match how the character looked in the cartoon? Oh yeah, they did to match the character. Yeah. Yep. What's funny is on the box though, they show him very furry. You can see all the furriness on Cringer there. And on the back, as he's hiding in the back, the artwork shows him really furry too. So I kind of wish, you know, granted the cartoon's not furry because they can't do it the animation they had back in the day. So they had to simplify a lot of things. But you know he was supposed to be furry. So even though the cartoon didn't draw him furry, they still could have made him furry. It would have been just fine. Just like the boots. The boots didn't have furry like this much fur on them either. Then they added them. And the loincloth didn't have that much fur on it either. And they added it. Oh! I do like the way they did the teeth on this guy. I just wish they made him bigger. If you made him bigger, I would have been really, really, really happy. Because he is really cool looking, just too short. Let's see. What is Cringer's beef for not wanting to turn into Battle Cat? So, you know, that's a really interesting question. And I've thought about this a lot. Is obviously his name's Cringer, so he's afraid of everything. And, you know, he's always afraid of getting hurt, even though Battle Cat's more indestructible than he is. But I almost wonder, because he grows so much, is there some pain there when he transforms? You know, is that why Battle Cat comes out roaring? Because he went through this change from this size to this size. Where He-Man, he looks the same. He doesn't change size. You know, he's still this, you know, looks the same. His hairstyle is the same. Everything's the same. But with Battle Cat, he goes through a major transformation. Even She-Ra's horse. Now I lost where Spirit went. I did have, oh, there it is. Oh. Even She-Ra's horse doesn't go through the transformation as much as Battle Cat. I mean, the horse just grows wings, which could be painful, I suppose, and then a horn on its head. But I think it kind of appears magically, like, you know, I don't think it actually grows out of the horse. So yeah, the only creature we have in the Filmation series that goes through a major transformation, this leg's got to be heated up and fixed, is Cringer Battle Cat. Now, in 2000X, He-Man did too, and in the new cartoon he did as well. Let's see, did you see my latest comment, Skeletor's flying ship for Origins? Yes, I have it on order, Eric. I should be getting it soon. I also got it from Big Bad Toy Stores, and it does look pretty cool. Of course, I'm going to see if I can make it work for classics, obviously, because that's what I do. That's funny. Hurt? It's like he's wearing a mask. Cringer, take off your mask. Yep, that ship is really cool looking. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be yellow. They're not white. It has a slight yellow tint to them. I don't know if you could see it or not in this light, but there is a slight yellow tint to his eyes. Not as yellow as these. Can Adam's head fit on Cringer's body? Well, probably the other way around. You could probably put Cringer's head on Adam's body pretty easily. But I think that peg size is a different hole. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, there we go. You can get it on there sideways. Oh, you can't get it past his hair. So, yes and no. It's just slides on there, but not enough to latch into place. But Cringer's, you put it on sideways, you can get it on there. but not straight on. Now you probably could put on one of those snake creatures that have the long neck. Or mecha neck. Let's see. Let me go grab mecha neck over there on the shelf. Oh. Now I'm dropping stuff. Now mecha neck is still sitting in his road ripper, waiting to doing some road ripping. Now, every time I pull this out, I have to, of course, test and see if the battery's still charged in it. I think I might have left it on last time. Nope, I didn't. Ho! Ho, ho, ho! Watch out, Cringer! You're gonna get run over. Ho! 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 Oh! There's not enough room. Oh! 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 He's running over Cringer's head. Okay. Let's stop playing and get him out of there. Mecha neck, we want your neck. And your head. Oh, so close. So close. I can't get him on Prince Adam's head, but we can put Cringer. There we go. Cringer man. Oh. How fun is that? Wow. Mr. Home Arcade broke his collector. He smashed it up. Dude, why would you do that? Oh, Eric must have pulled his own question. I don't know what it said. Eric says, is there a YouTuber? He got the Skeletor flying ship and is trying to break it. Oh, yeah. That's the one. Put it on Moss Man. I think I got Moss Man. There he is, way in the corner over there. Okay, let me grab Moss Man. That's not Moss Man. Now, Moss Man's pretty green, and it has moss on him. It's not the same shade of green. Let's see if we can find a figure that has the same shade of green. I happen to have this darker Man-at-Arms. I think his shade of green. Nope. Let's check the lighter Man-at-Arms and see if his shade of green matches. Nope. Oh, the darker one's closer, though. We'll do it on him. Give me your head. Now, unfortunately, he has the big old blue thing around the middle there, but fit. There we go. Da 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 da. All right. Yes, as you guys know, my Moss Man was given to me by somebody, which was really cool of them. And I wanted it for one purpose. And it wasn't for Moss. Whoops. It was for his yellow armor. Yellow armor? Yes, the yellow armor. Oh, there it is. And that is for my Beastmaster. Dun 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 dun. I know it's ridiculous, but when I was a kid, this is where I stuck my yellow armor, was on my Webster, and I called him Beastmaster. And he had the power of the guy from the movie Beastmaster, where he could kind of talk to animals and stuff, kind of like Beastman does. And I made a whip for him when I was a kid out of an old microphone. It was just the part that you hang on to here, and it had some stuff. So that is where my yellow Mossman armor went. And he was more blue in the original toy, so it looked cooler than this kind of purplish blue. But still, this brings back so many memories. I know it sounds ridiculous, but this is the armor that came with the weapons pack. And, yep, I know. Ridiculous. Ridiculous, as my kids would say. All right, I think you've had enough fun for today. Great custom. All of them are now canon in my head. Nice. I love the Beastmaster movie. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Beastmaster movie was my He-Man movie. Because, you know, he had a cat. He had the Falcon or whatever it was. And, you know, and we saw, when I was a kid, I had, of course, Zor. And for me, Zor was not the sorceress that would transform. It was He-Man's battle bird. You know, and he'd hang on to it, and Skeletor would hang on to his battle bird, and they would go to town. You know what? That's what we need here. We need Skeletor. Skeletor! Oh, he is stuck amongst his minions. Oh. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. If we're talking Filmation, I don't know where his Havoc staff is. Must be in that pile over there. I'll have to find it later. Oh. So cool. Now this is my custom one, in case you were wondering. It's not the official one. I made them from Super 7 parts and the 2-pack of Keldor and Kronos for the boots. All right. Yes, the Stranger Things Skeletor does look pretty cool. Kodo and Podo. Yes, that's right. Did the Four Horsemen do a Battle Cat style? Yes, they did. Yep, they did a Battle Cat style He-Man figure. It was pretty cool looking. I didn't buy it. I had it in my cart. I was thinking of getting it, and I ended up not getting it. And I ended up kicking myself later on for not getting it. But then it's like, you know, I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. All right. I think it's time to call this quits. Any further questions? Eric, do you got anything? Frodo and Toto. Yeah, Mighty Spectre, what a joke. Hey. You know, I have to admit, if I was Scott and I had a chance to make the figure lines and all of a sudden they said, hey, you get to make your own today. You better believe I am making a hero figure and I am going to release it and make it part of the line. And I'm going to have some really cool storyline that everyone's going to be really annoyed at me for. But You know you would do that. If you had the opportunity to make your own figure, make your own mark in Masters of the Universe lore, we would all do it. I think we all would. So, yeah. Give Toy Guru a break. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have had the classics line. So, and yes, he did some weird stuff and had some bad decisions, but all in all, I think he's a good guy, and he meant well. All right, hero figure using Mythic Legends parts. Nice. Mythic Legions. I always call it Legends. Makes more sense instead of Legions. Oh well. Put my Sean Penn head back on. There we go. So check this out. For those who are new to the channel, this was the original looking Man-at-Arms. And then I went and got the newer, I think it was a snake version of him. And this matches closer to the color of the real Man-at-Arms we had when we were, not the real, but the old Man-at-Arms we had as a kid. So that's why I decided to make this my official Man-at-Arms, because this is the color he was. Not this bright green, but this more dark olive color. So, Weird Fantastic Toy Venture says he needs a Hebrew figure. Yes, the snake in Infiltrator Guard. Thank you so much. Yeah, it looks so much better. And it's more camouflage too, which makes more sense. I mean, the yellow's not, but the green definitely is. Man-at-Arms PI. Oh, what else was I gonna grab out of here? Nope, wrong box. Right box. It's funny, when I first got Man-at-Arms, one thing I did was I did a head swap, or a head paint on him. Let me find that cool painted head. Oh! What? It's not in my box. My box owes stuff. Anyway, basically I painted his mustache brown and his hair brown on the back, so it matched the cartoon better. Stay on, armor. Alright, I think that is about it. Oh! What the heck? I got two yelling ones? Look at the difference. Holy cow. This one looks cool. This one looks like something's wrong. That's funny. I'm glad I kept his head on there. His hair's all blowing too. Nice. Alright. It is time for me to hit the sack. I got a really early morning. So, oh, I got it on this one too. Oh! See, that's the one he should put on here when he's yelling that he has the power. I have the power! Actually, you know what? If this was the right skin tone, that looks really cool. Oh, I'm going to have to alter it, aren't I? I'm going to have to make his skin tone match. Because I am digging that. You can just imagine the wind swirling around him, the lightning striking, and he is yelling, "By the power of Grayskull!" That's cool. All right, Sean Penn, you're back in business. No, not Sean Penn. Emilio Estevez. That's who it is. That's right. This was the Sean Penn head. Let's see. Wasn't featured in Mr. Home Arcade's variant video either. He-Man's using a blow dryer. Yes, that would be cool if Hebrew was in Filmation, but Lewis says, put black boots on my man-at-arms like Leo Indian variant. Nice. Nice. All right. Thanks for your comments, you guys. There's a lot of them. I can't read them all. But thank you for joining me. Like, subscribe. Please tell your friends. Tell how much fun we have with this channel. And, what? Here he is. Where's your head, man? Get your head on. There we go. And Cringer says goodbye. Goodbye. You know what? He's kind of like the Scooby-Doo of the bunch. You know, you think about it. I mean, we got... Oh, never mind. We'll go into that some other time. But you think about it, he is the Scooby-Doo. And the attack track is the Mystery Machine. That's just funny. Good journey. Bye now.